it's absolutely vital that you have a vibrant economic climate if you want to do development. I mean, I think looking back over the last sort of 20 or 30 years, there perhaps was a period when people would build in the hope that economic activity would come. So stick a few offices there and people would flock to it. I don't think we've been in that situation for a number of years.
I think we've seen a significant change over the last couple of years, particularly in respect of the office. And businesses like ours wanting to move to better buildings. We've had better standards, better specifications, and we want to use the space in a different way.
I don't think we're going to see the huge schemes we've had in the past. You know, talking to some of the members of the British Property Federation, they're going to say, well, you know, we did these massive regeneration schemes, big mixed use, mix of office, retail with some residential. I don't think it's going to happen like that. I think for the future, it's going to be much more incremental. You know, people are going to do a bit at a time, partly because of getting the finance, partly because of being sure that they can actually get occupiers for what they're producing.
There'll be a spate now of very regular, very rational, much more simpler buildings, which are easy to build, easy to maintain, you know, and much more efficient.
The volatility of businesses and what businesses are doing has been quite significant over the last couple of years, and that will go on while the economy is fragile, and there's a risk that the economy may still go down. Then I think it's a focus that we all need to be looking at.
I hesitate to use the dreaded word sustainability because I'm not quite sure people fully understand it. So let's look at it in terms of how resource efficient an office is. You know, it is actually much better for everybody, the finance director, the economy, the polar bear, you know, if you're actually using as little resource as possible in running an office.
We will still have an office. We will use it in different ways. It's provided agility and the flexibility to move all around the office, and that makes it more sensible and intelligent in the way in which we use our space.
And I must admit, I don't see a huge sign of people not wanting offices. Now, I think they may change the way in which they use offices. I think you may squeeze more people in on the basis that not everybody will be there every day. I think people are becoming more conscious of how they use the space.
There will be a challenge with the options of new build or stay in existing buildings, and I think moving forward there will be a much greater debate in and around that.
I think offices are massively important for, not just for the economy, I think they're actually very important for society. It's because people actually want to work with other people.
People need to come together. We build teams, and that's how we operate our business. And we change teams and they break up.
My ideal office of 2030, what would that look like? Well, on a very, very practical sense, I would want it to be very well connected in transport terms. I think this is absolutely crucial. I don't want to see any cars in London. I'd ban all cars from London or sort of the centre of big cities. I think we need effective public transport.
I foresee there being less workspace per se in the office. It'll be a lot more interactive space. It'll be a lot more drop-in space. We'll have more seminar space, more interactive space to bring our clients in and develop solutions with clients.